the action for the third period here at Union College at the Mesa Rink in the Achilles Center. I'm Ben Myers for TimesUnion.com and the Sidelines blog. It's 2-1 still in favor of Niskayuna-Mohonasen, or excuse me, Niskayuna-Schenectady over Guilderland-Mohonasen. That's enough to make you go crazy trying to keep everything straight. But it's 2-1 in favor of the Mohawks over the Dutch Warriors. Shots last period were a robust 12-4 in favor of GM. Right now they trail 2-1 though, trying to get back into this one. He's back on their near side, so in front of their own benches. Chance for Patrick, couldn't get it through though. This one will be bounced down and handed down to himself by Trejo. Trejo to Shields, moving up the right side. Shields trying to get a pass through, but Lorraine was the closest one there, and he wears the wrong color sweater. Backhanded along by Trejo. Shields in pursuit. He won't be able to get there in time, though. 14-15 left to go in this one, still in favor of the Mohawks. Patrick will work through the neutral zone. He'll dump in and change for the Mohawks in behind as DeVitro moves it back on a 180 along the board still. Shields is there, engaged by Bailey. Couldn't get anything going, though. Break it out, up the right side and through the neutral zone with Gazzoni. Gazzoni will bring it in. He'll be pushed and almost knocked off the puck by Mara. Go to the far side now. Haley has it, move it out of danger over the neutral zone. Now off the boards to himself as he comes in up the right. 13:40 to go. Backhand pass across in the middle of the slot. Couldn't find anybody though. Gallup take it around back in behind. He's trying to get something going back and forth, but it hasn't pinned up against the boards. He'll try and get a pass through. Can't do it. Only can find White tape. Aaron Hall was the one that got out of danger that time. This one's going to go on Mrazek, and Hall was driving in. He had to cover with 13-19 left to play in this one. Drops down, Haley trying to get it out, can't find it. Mara finally tries to get it out, but he'll have it taken away, and they're going to get one on Mrazek at the back, but he's able to stick it away from danger. Back out into neutral. Gingell will move it back in with his own backhand, wave off the icing as Mara goes to grab it. Defenders change for the Dutch Warriors. Haley has it now, he'll backhand out, can't get anything going as it's tipped away, but now the Kerrigan has it, he'll bring it in, dodge one, get past another, they can't get the shot on, takes it near side corner instead. Back out to the point, wind it up and shoot, but this one will be wide to the right. Simmons is waiting for it, though. After a shaky start, Simmons has been pretty stout since. 20-14 stand the shots right now in favor of the Dutch Warriors. 2-1, the score stands in favor of the Mohawks. Driving up the left side with Phillips. He's knocked off the puck, will go back in behind, but he'll recover and get a pass through the top of the slot. Chance for the Dutch Warriors. This is going to be covered by Mrazek as he made the catch with the gloved hand. Bounced it out, shot up coming, so it's actually a friendly play in front of the game. Went on Mrazek, and he has to cover this one. 12 minutes left. We're going to have a delayed offside here against the Dutch Warriors. I'm Ben Myers for TimesUnion.com and the Sidelines blog. Thanks for joining us this evening from Union College. Site of the Section 2 final later on this season. About a month away from the final already. The season has flown right by. Play it out, up to Patrick. Leading scorer for the Mohawks goes down to the ice. He has 11 goals this season. He got one earlier back in the first period and that was before a scoreless second. Come back the other way. We're going to have a whistle here. Fraction on the play this time on the Mohawks. Or excuse me, on the Dutch Warriors. We're gonna have this face-off coming neutral. Bring it in right side, get a shot on, but it's going to be wide to the right as it came from Aaron Hall. Move back around, far side, drive it out up that right edge with Mara. We'll get it down underneath. Oh, excuse me, that was Gallup that had it all the way down the ice. Dutch Warriors unable to play it out, just hit Dombrowski in pursuit. He'll touch it and move it along. And we'll go out near the blue line, kicked by Gallup, but he can't hold it in. Now he has it back on his stick, and we're onside, but nobody in pursuit. Dombrowski is the one that's going to get it for the Warriors. Back out into neutral, 2-on-2 developing here now, a 3-on-3 as they play it back in behind with Hall. 11:50 left to play in this one, 2-1. Niskayuna-Schenectady in the lead. All the scoring back in the first period. Early couple of scores for the Mohawks and a late one for the Dutch Warriors. Chance in front, this one's going to hit off the side. It either hit Mrazek or defender, probably Mensing, and it bounced into the corner. Misplay here, wave off the icing, it's going to be held over the goal line. Now gathering and bringing it back will be Dombrowski. Skaters will change for Bolt, trying to play a long pass forward, unable to do so, trying back the other way through Kerrigan. He'll get it in onside. Carney was in pursuit, but couldn't get the handle. Flip up and over, in on Mrazek. He gets it, moves it along the glass. DeVitro just came out for Kerrigan, was right in the middle of the play, couldn't get the handle though, break it in with Munweiler. Munweiler gets it to himself, trying to get a pass across the skates, go down in the corner. Under 10 minutes left now, 9:55 at the play, 2-1 in favor of Niskayuna-Schenectady. Now we're on the far side. Flailing pass there, unable to find a connection with the Dutch Warriors. Dump it in for the Mohawks, go back in behind, eventually grab with Peterson. Engaged back there by Carney, can't get anything going out in the neutral. Bring it through with Munweiler, bring it over the right side, through the near side, circling. He couldn't get a good accurate shot off, at least as his stick met another in the form of the defender. Top of the slot shot, couldn't get the deflection, now a push up top. We're going to have a penalty called here against the Mohawks. So third power play of the game. Lorraine is going to be the offending party this time. And in high school hockey, that's pretty much an automatic send-off. Cross-check officially. Lorraine's going to get a minute and a half with 9:21 left in the period. 2-1. Mohawks with the lead, but on the disadvantage for the next 90 seconds. Shots stand 24-14 in favor of the Dutch Warriors. Draw will be won by Niskayuna-Schenectady though and cleared out. We have a whistle and an offside, or excuse me, a high stick called here. High stick called against Guilderland-Mohonasen. It looked more like it could have been a hand pass, but that's what the Dutch Warrior bench is trying to right now, but they're going to say it's going to be a face-off in a defensive third for GM. Leave a little bit more time off as Fisher gets in control, does get a little bit of a shot on, but it's going to be sticked into the corner by Simmons. Fisher working hard, trying to kill a little bit more of this penalty off. 1:07 left to go in the advantage. 8:55 left in the period now. Out into neutral, try and drive it up the left side, broken up there. Fisher has it back on his stick. He'll have it taken away immediately, but another couple seconds bleed away. 53 seconds left in the period. Move it up right side. Try and go through Peterson. He'll have one to bounce off a couple of defenders. And now we'll go back around and behind. 8:33 left to go in the period. Shot upcoming, and this one's going to hit the crossbar actually off a deflection. Looks like it hit Mrazek in front and then it bounced up into the crossbar. Backhand try in front, and Mrazek's going to cover this one. the point. 28 seconds left in the advantage for the Dutch Warriors. They'll keep it in. Keep the pressure on right now. Shot will go back in behind. That one will go past the cross. Another shot upcoming. He'll defender in front. Rasmussen will put it behind the goal. Vitro trying to fling it out. He'll do so. 10 seconds left in the advantage as it goes all the way back to Simmons. 7:55 left in the period. Down only 3 seconds left in the power play for GM. They whip through the neutral zone. Back to even strength as Shields brings it up the left side. Bounce it up off the glass. DeVitro's able to clear the zone again. We're going to have icing actually on this one. Icing against the Mohawks as they kill off the penalty, but it'll give them a chance to get a change with 7:41 left in regulation. Deflect off a few and get all the way to Barazic, but he'll have to make the save there. Try and play it out, but this one will be defended by Gallup, and now we're back out into neutral. Play it up along right side. 7.5 left to go in this one. We're halfway through the period. 27-14 shots in favor of Guilderland-Mohonasen. Score still a 1-goal advantage for the Mohawks, though. Turnover in neutral ice, drive it in. This time it was Rizzoni, but he couldn't keep the handles. He was knocked off the puck. 7 minutes left to go now. Gallup trying to play it out through Kerrigan. Finally, karate chops it out of there, and Kerrigan has it now. Looks up, gets a shot on Simmons. Simmons able to get a glove and a stick to it. Still in favor of the Mohawks, though, and they'll fling one high and back out the near side point. Backhanded toward the near side glass. A couple of Mohawks, a couple of Dutch Warriors going after it there, and no icing this time as the Mohawks gather at the back. 180 with Mansing trying to get a pass out to Gallup, but he'll lose possession there. And the Dutch Warriors back the other way. Onside as they drive it in with Mundweiler bringing it back in behind. Mensing has it there, near side corner, bounces off of a few, now back into the neutral zone. Patrick making a run for it, can't get there though. And we'll have it to Peterson. Move it through Phillips. Phillips down, hand up. So another power play upcoming for Guilderland-Mohonasen. They get the goaltender off. Extra skater is on for the attack. 6-on-5 right now in favor of Guilderland-Mohonasen. But DeVitro's going to be able to touch in neutral after Patrick makes a check. We're going to have a trip called here against Patrick. He's going to go back to the sin bin, his second penalty of the evening. And it'll be the 5th power play of the game for Guilderland-Mohonasen. Draw will be taken by the Dutch Warriors. Wind it up and shoot and score! Power play goal for Guilderland-Mohonasen, and we're tied at 2 with 5:54 left to play. '28th shot of the game gets this one tied up at 2. We'll see who they give the goal to. Looks like it was one on the far side, and have a timeout called here by the Dutch Warriors. I think it was Gizzoni that was over there. Let's see if they give him the goal. It might have been Aaron Hull, though. they give the goal to Gazzoni, his team leading 10th of the season. He has us tied up at 2 with 5:42 left. Face-off will come to Mrazek's left-hand side. Puck is down, near side boards. See if Dutch Warriors can do anything with it, and they won't be able to, as here comes Mensing driving it out and up the left-hand side. Excuse me, Patrick has it there, and he'll fire one across and he bounces in the corner. This time Mensing will miss, trying to get the handle on it, and Hull will run it down in the corner as Mensing puts him down on the ice. Fisher was there, but here comes Patrick once again up that left side. 5 1/4 left to play in this 2-2 between Guilderland-Mohonasen and Niskayuna-Schenectady. DeVitro drives in, tried to play one up top. Then a puck went loose across the crease. Now DeVitro has a far side. Played out to Mensing at the point. Blocked in front by a defender. It was Hall that gave up his shins on that one. Back it up, go through Mara. Quick change for the Dutch Warriors as they dump in far side corner. Offside, and we're going to have a delayed offside call here against the Mohawks. So 4:51, the clock will come to an end. Couldn't get the handle on it. It'll go out through neutral, and Trejo had it on the stick for a moment, lost the handle there. Here comes Kerrigan on a steal, 4:23 left to play. Kerrigan, far side circle. He'll get a shot on, but it won't be accurate. He'll go wide left. Peretti gets one now. Now Haley had it on his stick for a second at the top of the slide. He turns and fires, and it'll go wide. Far side boards, try and get it out through a couple of Dutch Warriors. Stolen there. Haley couldn't get a good shot on. He goes skates over nose, and he's down on the ice. 4 minutes left to play. This one's going to go to length. Lorraine has it now. He'll turn it around, try and get a long pass as the Dutch get a change in. Kerrigan winds and fires, and the save is made, and it'll be knocked into the corner for Sullivan. Far side boards, play it back and forth. Patrick has it now, leading scorer for the Mohawks, trying to get something going. They haven't scored since the first period. In fact, only had 6 shots since that first period. Guilderland-Mohonasen top of the slot. This one we bounced into the corner after they tried to get a shot on. 3.5 left to play in regulation. Out near the blue line, dug out, but then hammered down, and change for at least the Mohawks as they get a few fresh legs on. One gets on Mrazek. He's able to stick it in the corner. Lorraine has it there over to Patrick. Patrick had it bounce right back to him. He'll play it himself through the right side. 3:07 left to play as Patrick brings it over the blue line. Brister, no, he'll decide to take it back in behind as it bounced off his stick. Defense provided by Phillips. Back in behind with DeVitro. He tried to get one on a wraparound, couldn't get the handle on. Delmara has it. They go back to DeVitro back in behind. 2:50 left in this one. Tied at 2 between Niskayuna-Schenectady and Guilderland-Mohonasen. Mensing has it. He'll shoot. This one will reach the blocker. Far side, over the blue line, not a danger for now for the Dutch Warriors. They'll flip it down the ice. Won't be enough on it to get the icing call. Mensing has it, but he loses it right there, and near fatal turnover there. Mensing is able to recover. Take it back behind with Mara. 2:20 left to play in regulation. This one tied at 2. Puck bounced back and forth between these two. Shields will bring it back in, but he'll lose the handle, and DeVitro will gather and take it in behind. Give it to Mara. Mara will play it through to Patrick. Patrick will bring it over the blue line out of the neutral. Tried to hit Fisher with it there. Couldn't get the connection. 2 minutes left to play. Bounced in between two. Peterson's the one that's there for the Dutch Warriors. Taken away from him. Gallup with a chance in front, and he can't get enough on it. Go back out near the point with Mara. Shot gets through, and this one's going to be saved and knocked into the corner. Mensing, near side. Go down in the corner. Take it back in behind with Fisher now. Behind the net, looking to pass. Gets it out, bounces off the board, trying to play to Mensing. Going to be tipped out and not over the blue line yet. Dutch Warriors still having to do some work to go off the boards and get it out of danger, though, and they're back into neutral. 1:25 left to play in this one. Mara takes it almost back behind his own goal, plays it instead to the near side boards. Now we're in neutral. Dombrowski has it there for the dump in by GM. Taken at the back by Mensing. 1:10 left to play in regulation. Tied at 2 between Niskayuna-Schenectady and Guilderland-Mohonasen. Steal and bring it in with Mundweiler. Mundweiler knocked out the puck by Mensing. Then he gets it back behind. And there we have a tip right in front and almost got in accidentally for the Dutch Warriors. Drive it through the near far side. Shot up, coming, go one-on-one with Mrazek, and the goaltender will win the battle and get the cover. .5 left. We're tied at 2. Face-off upcoming in Mohawks ice. A late change attempt here by the Dutch Warriors. They're not going to get it in. Draw in on Mrazek, still loose, and Lorraine finally polices it up. Bo try and go through Fisher near neutral ice. 40 seconds left to play in regulation. Bounce it back and forth. DeVitro's going to have to go in pursuit, and he'll get there first, even though he was hounded by Gizzoni. Who has that tying goal here in the third period. Lorraine bounce it off the boards, get it up to Patrick. Patrick will bring it in. 2-on-1. Fisher has a chance. He'll score! With 21.3 left in regulation. Niskayuna-Schenectady forging out in the lead with 21.3 left to go on the score by Fisher. That one might be enough to get the win here, as here come the Mohawks once again. They're on side. Fisher with another shot on. Rebound opportunity. He'll bounce back to him, but he's in behind the goal now. 7 seconds left, and Mohawks are going to get a late win here. 3-2. Fisher puts it off the side of the netting. Schenectady Mohawks pick up a big win when it comes to seeding for the Section 2 tournament. They'll go to 5-4 on the year in sectional play, 7-9 overall. Guilderland-Mohonasen will drop 2-9 in the section and 3-11-1 on the season. Light score there came from Fisher. It was his 4th of the season for Ben Fisher, and one of the biggest ones he's had so far this year for the Mohawks. Like we said, getting them some all-important points in the race for sectional seeding. I'm Ben Myers for TimesUnion.com and the Sidelines blog. Thanks for joining us this evening from the Mesa Rink at the Achilles Center at Union College. We'll see you at the next one. Thanks for joining us here on Sidelines. 3-2, Mohawks get the win.